Hi everyone, hope you're well and doing okay. I am just out enjoying the sunshine, and I think you can probably see the sun is beginning to go down a little bit here. I can't show you that well, but because it doesn't come out on the camera that well, but it is actually really going to be a beautiful sunset over here later on. So I am just making the most of the lovely weather and walking through here, and some of the trees are still beautiful. I've been talking a little bit about hope in my last few vlogs, and one verse that I've known about hope for such a long time, a verse from Proverbs in the Bible. I love Proverbs. Proverbs is probably one of my favourite books in the Bible. It just has so much wisdom, and actually reading it, some of it's really funny. It is really funny, but very hard hitting as well, you know. So there is a particular verse in Proverbs 13 verse 12 that says that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is like a tree of life. And some of these trees, they don't have so much life. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of life. They actually do have a lot of life in them, but they're losing their leaves now because it's autumn, it's going into winter, but they will spring up again in the spring. It's just going through the different seasons. So I think sometimes, you know, when we're very disappointed, it can dampen our hope, and it can dampen our expectation of the future, of other people. So that's a kind of an example. I think disappointment particularly in people, in circumstances, in finances, in all sorts of other stuff. It can really affect our hope if we let it. I think because as a Christian, I know Jesus, my hope is in Jesus, so I have never lost hope, but I have sometimes in certain particular circumstances kind of begun to, my hope has been dampened for definite, and that's just life. But it does say in this proverb that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is like a tree of life. And there's a beautiful berry tree over here, got loads of berries on it, it's lovely. And I think that because God gives us hope, and God gives us the desires of our heart, which isn't always actually exactly what we would expect, we can be confident in that hope, and also be confident that God has a future and a hope for us. It does say in Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Just going to show you this because it's a bit of a, you can see the sunshine over there, it's gorgeous. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, Jeremiah is in the Old Testament, one of the Old Testament prophets, and I've quoted this verse before, but I just feel that it goes along with this verse today. It says, I know the plans I have for you. God says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. So if you feel that your hope is dwindling, just be assured again that God is in control. God is in control, and He can make these beautiful trees and all this beautiful these seasons, you know. So they are seasons. I mean, we have specific seasons in the UK which are really lovely, but the seasons change, and I just encourage you with that. You know, if there are particular areas of your life where you feel that, you know, hope has been deferred, just be encouraged, because it's a season, it's not an ending. These trees will flower again, they'll blossom again in the spring, and they'll look absolutely beautiful. And some of them are looking lovely now with all the berries and that. It's just in a different season to what it was. So I just thought I would leave that thought with you for today. Don't lose hope, and don't allow your hope to be deferred to the point where you lose hope, because God does say He has good plans for you, and He has good plans for your future. Just hope in God. And I just thought I would leave that thought with you for today, and just swing around and see if you can see the sunset, little sunset. So I will see you again soon. Bye.